Alright, hello everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome to today's video. And today's video is a tough one because we're going to be talking about the passing away of Chadwick Boseman. And I know it's not a video I don't think anybody would want to make, but I think, you know, we deserve to do that for him. Like, he was in my opinion, I never knew him personally, of course, but like, in my opinion, he seemed like a really awesome, cool dude, you know. And it seemed like he was a good son to his mother. It seemed like he was a good father. He had kids, you know. Other actors would talk about him, like Kevin Hart or Robert Downey Jr. Anybody that worked with him would always say great things. So I think that, you know, he deserves the light of day. And I don't know, it's crazy that he's gone because he's so young. He's only 43, you know. The dude's still very young at that age. And, you know, he was battling cancer for 4 years. And I didn't even know that, actually, to be honest with you guys. I did not know he had cancer until, like, after the fact. So that actually kind of sucks. I didn't know. But he was diagnosed with it in 2016, and it was stage 3 colon cancer. And he battled with it for the last 4 years, and it progressed to stage 4. So, that was the lead cause of his passing. And I don't know, he was just an amazing actor. He played in a bunch of movies, you know. Not that the movies are the most important thing, but like, he gave us entertainment while he was battling the cancer. Like, that's the most important part. Talk about like your sacrifice and like what you're willing to give, and he gave a lot, you know. He played T'Challa in Black Panther, which is his most notable role. He played Jackie Robinson in 42. He played James Brown in Get On Up, and he played Thurgood Marshall in Marshall. And he played a lot of other iconic roles too, and he also played some things on Netflix. And yeah, no, it's crazy to think that like he's gone. Like, I don't know, I guess the reason why I relate with it so much, and this isn't about me, this video is about him, but I lost someone in 2018 due to cancer. It wasn't colon cancer, but you know, it was cancer nonetheless. And I don't know, it's got that sick feeling in your stomach when you hear people going through cancer, because I mean, it's not a thing you don't want to wish on anybody, even the people that you dislike the most. Like, cancer's you know, you're literally watching the person you love the most, you know, slowly pass. But I'm glad that, like, with Chadwick's life and with my grandpa on my dad's side that had cancer, that, like, there's similarities in both. Like, they both decided to still live, even though they knew their time was short. They didn't, like, have regrets. They didn't stop to think that it's, you know, it's almost time for me. They just lived like it was another great, blessed day. And, you know, I think we can learn a lot from Chadwick, you know. This dude put it all on the line for the last 4 years, and even before that, you know, and giving us top quality movies and shows. And like, you know, you can look at interviews with him, and he just seems like a very awesome and humble dude. And this, no, it's just not easy losing someone, or losing an actor, or someone that you could say, like, you know, you can learn a lot from that person. It just sucks, you know. He's too young, 43 years old, you know. I don't know, a lot to take in. I still haven't like wrapped my mind around it and everything, but thought I should make a video because, I mean, as sad as we can all be about it and all the grief and pain that everybody's gonna feel, I think that there's a lot to learn with people's life, you know, and what they lived and what they went through. Because I mean, we know his passing's not in vain. That, you know, he left a legacy behind, whether that's for his fans, his family, his friends. Like, you know, in terms of that, we should never feel any type of grief or remorse or anything, you know, like, feel sad. Because I mean, we can learn a lot from this dude, and that it can make us even better, you know, to pass on a legacy of another man. So that's pretty cool. My condolences go out to his friends and family, and, you know, any actors that worked with him. It's an incredibly hard loss. you know. And I just think that, you know, maybe making this video, I can let anybody that knew him know that it's alright. Losing people to cancer is not great at all, but I mean, I'm just proud to know that he fought the good fight for 4 years, you know? Like that, there's a lot you can learn within that. Giving it your all. I mean, because you can't do great things in life without pain, suffering, and sacrifice. You can't grow as a person, you won't see growth in yourself. And you won't even be able to help others. But like, you know, Chadwick, whether it was through films or interviews, shows, even his charity work, you know, you can learn a lot and see the growth in that person. You know, see growth as a man. Like, I don't know, I think it should really inspire people, you know, men and women both, to like fight the good fight, whatever they're going through in life. And I know that, you know, people always say that all the time, but I mean, you know, don't be afraid to take the next step forward in your life, you know, to face your fears. If you got to go through pain and suffering, go through it. Because without that stuff, without sacrifice, you know, you won't be doing the greatest thing you possibly could do in life, whatever goals, dreams, or desires you guys have. You just have to be willing to give it all, and that's what he did. I think that's one of the biggest things we can learn from him, and then apply it to our lives, and then teach others, you know. And I don't know, it's just hard. I'm still in disbelief, because I just went through something similar to this, losing someone to cancer. So I don't know, it's just very tough, because not an easy thing. I've never, how do I say this? I've never like dealt with the passing, like, I don't know, I would say 2018 and then onward is like my first encounter was like, you know, losing a lot of people. Up until that point, I mean, I never had deaths in the family. I mean, I did, but like, weren't people I really knew or anything, or never had deaths with friends or anything like that. But like, you know, my first experience with death, I just feel like I have that again. Like I'm reliving 2018 again. And I don't know, it just sucks. You know, I'm not accustomed to death. I don't think anybody wants to be, but that's alright, you know. Like I said earlier, I think leaving a legacy behind is the most important thing you can do. You know, do all that you can do every single day until it's your time to go. And then, you know, maybe all that good stuff you did in your life for others, for yourself, it'll mean more through your death, you know. And maybe you can open up people's eyes. So, you know, I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm happy that he's resting easy, you know. Because, you know, Chadwick's pain that he had to go through with the cancer, I don't know how, you know, what type of pain people feel, you know, what type of emotions they have, what their mental is like, because I've never experienced it, but I've seen it. And it's like, you know, for that reason, I'm happy that his suffering's over. Like, he fought the good fight, and now it's time for him to rest, you know. So I think that's a good way to look at it, you know. But it definitely is okay to mourn and grieve over loved ones, and not feel numb to like just the feeling of always losing people, you know. It's alright to show emotion. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I used to always struggle with like, well, since 2018 was like my first real encounter with death. I lost both my grandpas and my dog. I was so close when that happened. I was just such a shut door, you know. I wouldn't let anybody in, because, you know, I didn't know how to take it. I didn't understand like why they had to pass away. You know, I just didn't understand any of it. And I think that I've learned a lot since 2018. I've seen a lot of growth as a person, and I applied a lot of the stuff that they told me growing up to my life, because they wouldn't want me to give up on life because they're gone, you know. They'd want me to continue pushing forward, to continue being all that I can be, and then along the way, you know, help others have that, you know, same mindset and those same like values as, you know. I think at some point, you know, we all have to pass on, you know, and I think that the most important thing is to make sure you're leaving something behind. Make sure you're leaving, you know, you're putting your hope in these people that you're talking to, that you're influencing to be all that they can be, so that when it's your time to go, they'll remember everything that you did for them. And then it's like a domino effect. The great things that you did for others, the other people are going to do for others also. So, you know, with Chadwick, it's just awesome to see, like, the last 4 years, that dude's career has been amazing. It's been pretty blessed. I'm just happy to see that there's so much, you know, we can look back on and, you know, apply to our lives and each other's. Whether it's about being positive more, or whether it's about helping our community or family, you know, I think there's a lot we can learn. And as sad as I am, I'm just thankful to, you know, get the chance to like know him, just like, you know, from a viewer to a, you know, to a star. You know, it's the first time I think I think it was my freshman year, so I think like 2016. He was playing in the Jackie Robinson 42 movie. That was like the first time I remember seeing him, and then of course like Black Panther and all that. And I was like, dude, this guy's an amazing actor. This guy's gonna be doing some great things. And of course, you know, with the Marvel thing, he's supposed to be in the next phase for the next Black Panther movie and all that. So I was pretty excited to see this guy's career, you know, get even bigger. And I think that, like, you know, he was just one of the most authentic, you know, actors, you know, one of the newer ones coming up. I was just happy to see his work. And he was like, he's a really good actor, so it's never too late to look at his work and just, you know, become a fan and a supporter of what he did, you know. And hopefully this inspires a lot of people to pick up where he left off, you know. Whether he inspired you to do music or movies, acting, voice acting, anything, you know. Hope that people can find a lot of inspiration in him, you know. So I think with that said, I think, you know, I want to again give my condolences to his family, his friends, his wife, his kids, you know, his supporters and all that. And I want to say that I'm happy I've gotten the chance to see his work, and I'm happy that it's affected me in a positive way. And for that, I want to thank, you know, Chadwick, if he's looking down, you know, definitely want to say thank you, because you're you know, you're one of the best, you know. And I don't know, I'm just gonna learn as much as I can from him and apply it to my life, and then hopefully I can do what he did for me, which is help people and being an amazing person. So I think with that said, I'm gonna leave the video off here. And yeah, if you guys can, check out some of his work, check out some of his movies, check out some interviews, check out his, you know, charitable work, look at his personal life, you know. And I think you will learn a lot about him, and it will definitely, you know, influence you in a positive way, and you'll leave with a smile. And I think that's what he wanted the most, is, you know, as an actor, he was a father, he was a husband, you know. I think at the end of the day, there's nothing more that he wanted than for people to smile. And I think that's very important. So for that, I'll smile, and we'll keep living on for him, and we'll keep, you know, carrying on a legacy, you know, as supporters of his work. So with that said, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. You know, feel free, if you think, you know, you want to like, comment, sub, you know, whatever. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments about him, or just, you know, about anything that you might be going through as well. So if you guys want to talk, just let me know. And with that said, Heayman Army, I will see you guys in the next video. Be blessed.